Brenda Taylor and I'm a clinical psychologist, and I love talking about adult ADHD. So if you're an adult with ADHD or in a relationship with someone who is, you've probably experienced some misunderstandings. So today we're going to talk about why these moments happen, how ADHD plays a role. Okay, so let's understand the why behind ADHD and how it impacts relationships. So ADHD is a brain-based condition which is about the wiring of your brain. Please check out my other videos if you want a better explanation. It affects things like attention, emotional regulation, time management and memory. So if someone with ADHD forgets a date, for example, interrupts a conversation, or zones out while you're talking, it's not rudeness or selfishness, it's neurology, really not character. That doesn't make it easy, but when we understand the why, it creates space for more compassion and a lot less conflict. Another important tip might be about giving space to emotions. Sometimes when emotions are high, let both people regulate first. That can be really, really important. When you're calm, come back to it and then talk it through. You're never going to say anything good when emotions are heightened, when you're feeling angry or really, really anxious, because our mind goes into our body goes into the flight or fight mode, and as a result of that, we get racing thoughts. So if you think about the difference between when you are feeling very emotional or when you're feeling very calm, it's almost like a red flag to you. It's saying to, go away, calm down, regulate, because it's really not a great time to have a conversation. Just like, if you're feeling like that, it's not a good time to learn something either if you were, in another environment. So it's okay to take care of your body first, calm yourself down, and to take space to do that. And for some people that might mean, perhaps you just need to leave the room. So you might just say something like, I just need to go and calm down for a minute. So I'm just going to, go into the bedroom, for example, or just going to go for a walk outside, and then we'll come back to this. So it's giving the message that, you're describing what you need in that moment, but you're also telling the other person that I am going to come back and it is important to me, but I want to be calm first. And then as the partner of the person saying that, it's giving respect to that as well and allowing that person to have their space so that they can do that and regulate the way that they need to, because people will be different in how they regulate. Okay, so how do we fit it all together? So understanding these patterns isn't about shame. It's really about having some clarity in your life. When we can see our ADHD traits and our emotional patterns together through a compassionate lens, we stop blaming ourselves and start changing what is actually in our control. In this video, I hope it helped. Please share, like, subscribe. That would be great. Send it to someone else who you think it might help, and perhaps check out my other videos too. Okay, thanks everyone.